So
The whites
again,
of his eyes show.
I just use a tiny, tiny bit of black. Teeny tiny bit of black.
Okay, this is much easier.
Is it easier having the 4?
Yeah.
And again, I just kind of put the black, starting anchoring it right in the center of the eyeball where I want it to be. And then I just work that in there until I have eyes that aren't so creepy looking anymore. Just kind of work at it. And it's always better to start with less, because less you can easily add to something that doesn't have enough. It's a little bit harder to take it apart. And then for the mouth,
Put this in.
we did our same little snake thing for the mouth, and then I just used 2 little tiny pieces of red for the smile on the cheeks. Kind of give it a little extra character. How's it coming with your turtle, Emily?
Very
You
good.
taking shape? Starting to feel like a turtle? What's great is if you just kind of, it's almost like a cathartic, meditative process putting something like this together, and you can almost feel the little animal that you're working on kind of come to life in your hands, and that's makes it a fun.
It's a little bit of a personality.
It does, and it makes it really personal. I love doing things like this for, birthday party gifts, where you can really put yourself into the gift, and just really, that was what warmed my heart on Christmas morning, was that Samuel saw this ball and was just all excited about it, and that was worth staying up almost all night long at Christmas. So, and then if you have a situation where you've got one eye bigger than the other, like I've got going right here, you just continue to shape it, get it all
Okay,
together.
does that feel dense enough? I don't know.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, now you're gonna work on, you've got some black over there, Mom?
Yes.
Okay, and you want to work,
Okay.
this is 2 separate pieces. So first you're gonna do this bottom piece, and then you're gonna do this piece. So the bottom piece, you want to shape it. Watch how I shaped it there. So you want to put it together and just use your sponge to really get it shaped. And this part, if you feel it, is just as dense as the rest of it. So, but with the 4-prong tool, you should be doing good. So you'll be able to get it put together in no time. In our resources section that'll come with where you downloaded this, or with your DVD if you purchased a DVD, we'll have all of the information you need on where you can buy all of these products. There are several places on the internet that you can get needle felting products. And you might also try, if you've got a local yarn shop, try your yarn shop. And if they don't have it, ask them to order it. Turn them on to needle felting. I don't know anybody that owns a yarn shop that doesn't love working with fibers. So, once you can turn them on to needle felting, you might really get them addicted to it as well, and then you'll have somebody that you can get product through, or that can get product at wholesale. And also, if you have a Spinners and Weavers Guild, you might be able to get some product through there. If you know somebody who has sheep, you might be able to do the entire process from shearing to cleaning and carding and dyeing. That's a fun process, dyeing wool. So really, it's a lot about just kind of getting to know your community, seeing who you've got around. And even when you think there's nobody, people just kind of fall into your lap. I'm this big person on meditating about everything. So if you're really looking for something and you can't find a resource, just kind of ask the universe, show me where I can find something, and you'd be surprised. You might find it at the grocery store. You might run into somebody that knows somebody that has experience with needle felting. Just really be open to where you can gain new skills and gain the knowledge about this. Huh?
That might be too much right there. You might need.
How's that going?
Good.
And hold on to the, there you go. And just kind of shape the wool a little bit as you're putting it together. the big girls are just about done, and here's the ladybug that I made, and there's the one that Katie made. Very cute. And where's your bumblebee, Miss Tammy? Cute little bumblebee with this cute little tail. And Emily made this great little turtle. And now the big girls are going to go. One of the things that I would suggest when you're working with younger children is to only work with one needle at a time. I wouldn't use the tool that has many holes in it for the needles, just because at this age they really need to learn to gain control of the needle before they're using it, so that way they don't hurt themselves. Another thing that you might want to do if you're doing this project with young children and you're planning to make a ball, shape the base of the ball first. This will save them some frustration, because even though this does come together fairly quickly, it's still not as quick as it needs to be for a younger child who wants to see results. Emily is going to be making a ball that is going to look like a pig, and Kayla is going to be working on a more shaped pig, and her mom already started it for her, and I covered the ball with pink. Now make sure that you warn your children that from about here down there's really sharp little barbs on this needle, and if you're not careful and you don't hold it all the way up here where this little L shape is, see if you turn it this way it looks like an L. If you hold it all the way up here, then it's much less likely to poke you. The other thing is make sure that they have the, go slow, go really slow. Make sure that they have the sponge underneath them, and that they work slowly, and that they really learn carefully to control the needle. Watch these fingers here, because it'll go right through, so be very careful.
Be careful.
And really we're doing the same thing, we're just making sure we get this pink for our piggies adhered to the ball.
You know what? If you go through there and get your
There we go. Here, do you want to hold? Would you like to hold some blue? Oh, look. There you go. Hold some blue. Yeah. You can hold this ladybug. What does that ladybug say? Hey, yo. Ow. Wanna fight? Yeah.
That's for your potion, sweetie.
That's very cute, huh? Okay, carefully. Take it easy so that you don't get your finger. So for the head for Ellie's pig, she's going to hold on to the ball for a minute. And I'm going to use this contrasting color to make part of the head. And it's same concept as the ladybug ball. I'm just going to make a head that's going to then be adhered onto the bigger ball, and I'm going to do it two-tone. This is a darker pink, and then we're going to overlay it with a lighter colored pink to just kind of give the illusion of having a head. And a pig is really an easy first kids project, because it's really just a series of a couple of circles, and it comes together fairly quickly. Do you want to work that needle into there? So we're going to take now this lighter pink that's the same color as the ball, and we're going to shape it very carefully,
Help you get
and
the
then
tail
put it
started.
on the other one. How's yours coming over there?
Good. I'm gonna help her start her tail up.
Oh, probably a good
pretty
idea,
tricky
because
there.
the tail is kind of a tricky thing.
Can you go very, very slowly, just like that, and poke it in? Go very slowly.
Okay, we're going to take
Just
this
stand.
tape
Just-
and put it over the top of our darker pink. Yep. So let Mommy get it just kind of in this place. We have, in a short amount of time, really I guess about 2 hours, done all of these projects. Ellie has finished just about her pig. Do you want to show Papa your pig? And show the little face, the pig ball. And Kayla made a cute little pig.
Show the little tail.
Show the little tail in the end, and she put little feet on him. And then Tammy made a bumblebee, and Emily and her turtle, and Katie and her ladybug, and Samuel's little ladybug. Yeah, the two ladybug.
And it's start of another bee.
And we are starting a bumblebee here. So really in just a short amount of time, you can easily put together a handwork project like this. And it's a lot of fun to include the children. And I hope you've enjoyed our DVD and hope to catch you next time.